Nobody really prepares you for this part. Your kids leave, the house goes quiet, and suddenly you feel sad, restless, or unsure of who you are now. And then the thought creeps in, what's wrong with me? I should be fine. If that's you, I want you to hear this right away. Nothing has gone wrong. Today, we're talking about empty nest syndrome. It's an actual term, why this transition feels heavier than you expected, and what actually helps when you feel lost after the kids leave home. This isn't about fixing yourself. It's about understanding what's happening and finding your footing again. We're going to talk about 4 shifts that will help you with empty nest syndrome. You ready? I got you. Let's go. Shift number 1, the quiet hits harder than you expect. Let's start with the part that nobody talks about. When my last child left for college, I remember he drove away. I could see the taillights, and I was just this overwhelming feeling. I walked in the house, and all his stuff wasn't all over the table like it usually is. There's no backpack. There's no shoes by the door. And the biggest thing that hit me is that the house was quiet, and the energy the kids bring was gone. The silence was loud. No one's asking for dinner, which is a nice thing. Let's be honest. Even when you're ready for them to leave, your body still feels that shift. That's because empty nest syndrome is real, and it's a common emotional response. Feelings like sadness, low energy, and identity loss are normal. They don't mean you're weak. They mean you love deeply. Okay, we're going to give you a take-home tip for each of these shifts. The first one for this shift is tonight, don't rush to fill the quiet. Sit with it for 5 minutes. Put a hand on your chest and say, nothing has gone wrong. This is grief and love mixed together. That simple pause can calm your nervous system more than you think. All right, shift number 2. Losing the mom role can feel like losing yourself. The second shift that really helps in understanding this, you didn't lose yourself. You just stopped being needed in the same way. About 2 years before my youngest graduated from high school, everyone kept asking me, what are you going to do when you become an empty nester? Over and over again. And I did not know. I felt like a senior in high school again when there's all these options. And I was thinking about all the different things I could do, but what do I even want to do? What do I even like? And so when people kept asking me that over and over, I felt a little bit lost. I felt ungrounded. I felt alone. And there were so many options and no clear answer. Motherhood took up space in your life. You chose that. You wanted that. But now that the kids are gone, the space is open. And I feel scary at first before it feels exciting. So here's your take-home tip for this shift. Grab a notebook and finish this sentence. The version of me I miss is, don't fix it, don't analyze it, just name it. Naming brings relief. Okay, shift number 3. Sadness doesn't mean you aren't grateful. Here's a belief shift that matters. You can love your freedom and miss your kids deeply. Both can be true at the same time. This isn't weakness. It's attachment. It means you loved well. My friend's husband was in a play recently, and she invited me to go. I met her there. She was there with her 6 kids. She had this big setup lined up. They were all there to support their dad, and there wasn't room in that row to sit with them. At first, I was like, my husband's out of town, so I just went alone, and I miss my kids. I miss having somebody to sit with. And then I realized I can actually sit wherever I want. It was general admission. So I found a seat right there on the edge that I like. I could leave as fast as I wanted to the end of the play because I like to leave before the crowd. And I could pick whatever snack I wanted. So I missed my kids, but at the same time, I enjoyed the freedom of being able to do those things. The mix of emotion is normal. So many women feel guilty and think, I should be happy. I have time now. But shoulds just shut us down. So here's your take-home tip for this shift. When the sadness shows up, stop asking, how can I get rid of this? I shouldn't feel sad. That's like trying to push a beach ball under the water over and over again. And we all know what happens. It just will pop back up. Instead, try feeling it in your body. If you're feeling sadness or whatever you're feeling when the kids leave, where is it? Is it in your chest? Is it in your head? Is it in your back? Is it in your stomach? Where is it in your body? What color is it? Does it move or does it stay still? Just take a moment, even 90 seconds, to just feel what you're feeling. Then it will just pass through you. Allow them rather than resist them. The final shift is realizing that this is the start of reclaiming you. That's pretty exciting. Here's the part I don't want you to miss. This season isn't just ending. It's an invitation to reflect on who you've been in the past, the mom that you've been and what you've done in the past, then to reclaim your interests, your energy, your voice. What do you like again? What do you want to pursue again? What lights you up? What have you always wanted to do, but just put on hold for now? This is the time for you to reclaim that. And the last is to reimagine the life that you want, one small spark at a time. Last summer, I went to a girls' camp and we had a dance party and I was dancing away, just trying to get the girls involved. I was lassoing them and bringing them into the dance. And I just was going dance. And I was the last one on the dance floor. And I was like, this is so fun. This lights me up. At the end of girls camp, I even received a dancing queen award for my dancing. And I realized this is something that I used to love, but I hadn't really done recently. And it lit me up. What is that spark for you? That matters. You don't need a 5-year plan. You just need this one moment of that feels like me, just like I did at the dance floor. So this is your take-home tip. This week, do one thing just because you want to. No productivity, no justification, just because it feels like you. If you're walking away with anything today, let it be this. Nothing has gone wrong. This season, this transition, it's normal. And one small step is enough to help you find your footing again. So try one of the ideas we talked about today. That's all you need to do. This isn't the end of your story. It's the pause before your next chapter begins. Thank you for being with me today. I will see you next time.
If this felt familiar, you're not alone. I created a short quiz, Who Am I, after the kids leave. It helps you name what actually is going on for you in this season and what you might need next. You'll find the link in the description. And if you want more conversations like this, you could subscribe. I'm here every week.